welcome to Italian Property Lawyers Podcast, the show that will give you lots of useful information and answer your questions about buying a property in Italy. I'm your host, Attorney Luca Minuti, and I'm thrilled to embark on this journey together. Before we dive into the heart of what this podcast is all about, let me take a moment to introduce myself and my company. I am an Italian attorney. I graduated in law from the University of Pisa, Italy in 2012, and in 2016 I got a PhD in international law and European Union law at the same university. I'm a practicing attorney and a member Italian Bar Association. I specialize in real estate law and corporate law, and I'm also an assistant professor at the Pisa School of Law. During my career, I worked extensively in Italian real estate law and have assisted many foreign clients in purchasing residential and commercial properties in Italy. I work on all steps of the real estate purchase transactions, from negotiations and due diligence up to the transfer of title. A few years ago, I started Italian Property Lawyers. Let me tell you what IPL is and why I decided to set it up. Now, let me tell you first why I decided to set up Italian Property Lawyers. When I started practicing law, I knew I wanted to work with foreigners. I've always loved foreign languages and culture, and so I thought the best way to do this was to practice as a lawyer using English, and given that I specialize in Italian real estate law and international law, it was an easy choice. A few years ago, I decided to start Italian Property Lawyers to give all-round assistance to foreigners who want to invest in Italy. Both legal assistance and technical assistance. In fact, I have put together a team of highly qualified professionals, each in their own area of expertise. So we have lawyers, real estate agents, architects, surveyors, and property managers. And thanks to my team, we follow our clients from the very beginning, such as when they start looking for the property until they sign the purchase agreement. After a few short years, we've had great success, and we are now based both in Italy, in Pisa, and in the United States of America, in Minneapolis, Minnesota. We've had helped many clients buy their dream home in Italy, and when they come to Italy, we love to get together with them for a coffee or a pizza. So they aren't just clients but friends, I'd say. But wanting to work with foreigners is not the only reason that led me to create this group of professionals. I remember that one day while I was online, I came across a couple of articles that talked about the process of buying real estate in Italy. These articles not only gave wrong and misleading information, but also gave risky advice. So I was like, oh my god, I was a bit surprised. And a short time later, a client pointed out to me the website of an American expat who at that time had been living in Italy for about 6 months. On her blog, she suggested doing some very risky things in terms of buying property here. Maybe she thought she was an expert in Italian real estate just after 6 months here, but anyone who followed her advice would have had a lot of legal problems. So I just realized that a lot of information, not all fortunately, out there is just wrong and inaccurate. So for this reason, I thought that starting a YouTube channel and this podcast was a way to provide reliable and accurate information in what can be a complex and confusing area, But this podcast is not just about me. It's about creating a community of people who are excited about buying a house in Italy. Whether you're thinking about buying a house in Italy or have already started to look at some places, this podcast is for you. Throughout each episode, we will dive deep into not only the purchase process, but also other important subjects such as Italian citizenships and visas. We'll interview experts and explore every aspect of the purchase process. As you know, Italy is a country full of culture, monuments, and art. This is one reason why many foreigners, especially in recent years, visits here can be a simple one-week holiday, but also for a longer period. But in recent years, the idea of moving permanently to Italy has spread widely. I have met many recent retirees who have decided to retire here for the milder weather, as well as the good food or the warm people, and of course all our cultural heritage. In addition, I think there are many people who just want to invest in Italy. I mean, they simply want to buy a property here so that they can spend some time and then rent it out to tourists when they go back home. So what can you expect from tuning in? As I said before, I started this channel with the idea of providing useful and important information to anyone who's thinking about investing in the Italian real estate sector. All our experts are highly qualified, so I'm sure they'll be able to contribute as well. As you know, in Italy we have a lot of bureaucracy, and it's not easy, not even for a lawyer, to find their way around all the documents necessary to safely buy property here. What I want to do is let the buyer enter the complex world of Italian real estate step by step. So basically, through this podcast, I aim to share all the information I learned during my career as a lawyer with all of you. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and tap the notification button so you don't miss a single episode. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. It's your support and engagement that will make this podcast truly special. Feel free to connect with us on Facebook and Instagram and let me know your thoughts, suggestions and ideas. In the meantime, if you want to find out more about us, you can take a look at our website, italianpropertylawyers.com. We offer a free call with one of our experts where we answer all your questions and we will provide you with all the information you need for free. Our rates are very competitive and we provide personalized service to our clients. Every case is different, so don't hesitate to book a free call. As we kick off this podcast journey, remember that every episode is a chance to learn, grow and connect with a community of like-minded individuals. Get ready to dive into the world of buying properties in Italy. Our first episode is just around the corner, so stay tuned and get excited. Ciao!